Hi, my name is Jack. In this time, I'm going to do a representation of Martin Luther King. Well, my name is Martin Luther King. I was born on January the 15th in 1929. My real name is Michael King, same that my father, but he decided to change his name and mine after a trip to Germany for the first Baptist World Conference. Well, I am a American Baptist minister, activist, humanitarian, and leader in the African American civil rights movement. I became an activist early in my career. Among my facts more important are, for example, the Montgomery bus boycott in 1955. This is very important for me because it's a political and social movement against the racial policy. This movement began when Rosa Parks, a black woman, was arrested for refusing to surrender her seat to a white person. The movement lasted until December on 1956. After that, in 1967, I helped to found the SCLC or Southern Christian Leadership Conference. In 1962, I led an unsuccessful struggle against the segregation in Albany. After that, in 1963, I was a leader of the nonviolent protest in Birmingham. The same year, I give my speech. I have a dream. This speech was delivered by me during the March on Washington, and also it was delivered from the step of Lincoln Memorial. This speech is considered as one of the most important speeches on history of America. In the same year, I was named like one of the best orators in the American history. Well, now I'm going to read you a fragment of my speech. This is a speech where I talk about my wish or my hope that one day people, white and black people, can coexist like be equal. One of the most important sentences is 100 years later the Negro is not still free. So I'm going to read you. Let us not wallow in the valley of despair. I say to you today, my friends. And so, even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It's a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold this truth to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the son of former slaves and the son of former slaves owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, by the contour of their character. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious racist, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words interposition and nullification, one day, right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough place will be made plain, and the crooked place will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see together. This is our hope, and this is the faith that I go back to the sword with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discord of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. And this will be the day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with the new meaning. My country did of thee, sweet land of liberty of thee I think. Land where my fathers died, land of pilgrims' pride, from every mountainside let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And so let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heathening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies in Colorado. Let freedom ring from the Carnivorous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and every molehill in Mississippi. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And when this happens, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the word of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. Okay, this is a fragment of the speech delivered from the step of Lincoln Memorial. Between my books or my rights more recalled are letter from Birmingham jail. This letter was written while I was a prison. and also Measure of MN, that it's a important book that I wrote. Thank you.